for updates on sports stories across the globe. Aaron Akerijala joins us. Good morning, Aaron.
A very good morning to you, Ayo. Good morning to you, Enyimba.
Good morning to you, Doctor.
So let's get it started. Exciting weekend, I must actually say.
Yeah.
For different reasons.
Depends on who is watching.
But let's get it started with things that will be happening in a matter of minutes. All right, by 11 o'clock today, the Nigerian Football Federation will be unveiling Eric Chell as the new coach of the Super Eagles. Yes, he has actually wrapped up things with the Algerian side. Of course, they won against Setif 1-0. Talking about MC Oran. So his focus is with the Super Eagles right now. His first point of call will be the Chan next month. But let's see what actually happens. The Nigerian Football Federation have been saying, I'm speaking to everyone that cares to listen, that they've heard from Nigerians and they understand why Nigerians are probably showing concern. That is from a place of passion. All right, we'll be covering all things Eric Chell and the Nigerian Football Federation. But in the meantime, yesterday at the Emirates, it was Manchester United. First of all, if Manchester United against Arsenal, and I must actually tell you that a lot of people did not see that one coming. And Arsenal, once again, 10-man United held them to a draw, and ultimately they went on to win, talking about Manchester United. And when you actually look at the number of trophies that they've left, or they're letting sleep with the Carabao Cup in the balance, the Premier League also in the balance. Now they're out of the FA Cup. So it's unfortunate for them. And a lot of people are asking the question, when will the Arsenal get a striker? Because as it stands, if they can still help us go back to the Arsenal talk, when will Arsenal get a striker? Because it's very important that they do that, because ever since letting Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang out of the door, they haven't gotten a marquee striker. In the last 2 games, according to the stats, they've actually had 49 shots and only been able to convert 1. And that just tells the entire story of what is going on with Arsenal at the moment. Mikel Arteta is still holding forth and still insisting that they are the best team in the land. But let's see how he actually goes. But in the meantime, away from that, in Saudi Arabia once again, Barcelona and Real Madrid held the El Clasico, the second El Clasico of the season. And it was the Super Cup in Spain, but held in Saudi Arabia. And the Real Madrid might have thought in the 5th minute that they were going to run riot and run rings around the Blaugranas, but unfortunately for them, they just let loose, talking about Barcelona, goal after goal, waves of attack after waves of attack. Barcelona, I beg your pardon, Real Madrid did not know what hit them. Literally, it ended up being 5-2. And they had their goalkeeper, talking about Barcelona, sent off. And that is how domineering and menacing they were on the day. So a lot of people are beginning to ask the question, maybe Real Madrid are not really the best team in Spain. And despite the problems, the financial problems of Barcelona are looking like their heads and shoulders above Real Madrid, because they've played twice this season and they've scored 9 goals against the Los Merengues, and Real Madrid have only been able to pull 1 back. Kylian Mbappe getting the only goal there. It was really a disgrace. Really a disgrace. But that's football for you. Away from football to tennis. Let's start it off with the fact that we're beginning to see players actually rise to the occasion. Coco Gauff getting through her first round. Today, early hours of today, because there are still major matches to be played. And of course, moving on from Coco Gauff, and also Arina Sabalenka also was able to, or Iga Swiatek, I beg your pardon, was able to win her own first round. And for the men, Yannick Sinner also was able to stick one in to his opponents in the early hours. As we speak right now, there are quite a number of live games going on with the likes of Alcaraz right now playing. He's in the Margaret Court, and not forgetting Novak Djokovic. We'll be talking about him in a moment. August Alassane, all in action. But pressing it further than this, looking at the pace that will be coming on, a lot is expected. The likes of Tomova will be in action. Taylor Fritz Madison Keys, Popperin. We've got quite a lot. We'll be seeing matches come thick and fast for the Aussie Open. Of course, Navarro, Medvedev will be in action later on for the late into tomorrow's fixture, because you know the time difference between Australia and Nigeria. So as it stands right now, everything seems to be going on smoothly. The only major upset has been Sloane Steven, but you cannot blame her because she went against the defending champion. So there we actually have it. Quickly away from the Australian Open, let's talk about the fact that Novak Djokovic and the partnership with Andy Murray is beginning to come to fruition, where he's right now on court, talking about Novak Djokovic Joker. And if I were to really get some of the results coming in, probably I'll get the results, but a lot of people are kind of excited and are hoping that Novak Djokovic can make it 25 with the Aussie Open, but he has a lot to contend with, and we're hoping that this particular partnership will blossom. Quickly, moving on from that, let's talk about the fact that the National Sports Commission are going back. They're trying to wind the hands of time, and they're saying that they want to get the partnership with the Nigeria Police Force up and running again, because we've won 3 gold medals at the Olympics, and 2 of them have been from the Nigeria Police Force. Of course, you and I know and Choma Juma and what she did, and Sunday Badawa was part of the 4x400 relay team. So they're saying that partnership has yielded great results. Why not revitalize that partnership again? And finally, Enyimba, in a game that they couldn't afford to lose, drew against Al Masri, the Egyptian side, in the CAF Confederations Cup, and at the moment they are looking like they might not make it out of the group stage, even though they still got a game to play. That's how it goes.
Okay, quickly, I understand we've run out of time, but if I may just add something. The children of Aruna, Quadri Aruna, who is the WTT in the Middle East, making podium finish at a competition in Portugal, and they were coached by their mother,
who is also a player.
And it's about legacy. So you find the African Table Tennis Federation celebrating this as legacy. So it's not just in the US that we have LeBron James playing with his son Bronny, or Rooney in England also having a footballer's son, or also the Halls, having father and son playing, or Tiger Woods and his son also playing tennis. We have the example of Quadri Arena, also in Nigeria. Who knows? The children may even be better than the father. But thank you very much,
Always a pleasure.
For joining us.